Hello everyone and welcome to Mrs. K's World History class. I am Mrs. K's assistant Dr. Da Vinci. Mrs. K has asked me to host this lecture on the Roman Empire. It's going to be so awesome. You have already learned so much this week about ancient Rome. Ancient Rome was a superpower unrivaled in its ingenuity and its savagery. It was a glorious civilization that shaped our own. For 500 years Rome ruled supreme. They said it would last forever. And then it was all just ripped apart. Man, this is so cool already. Mrs. K, you rock. Okay, let's get started. Do you remember the location of Rome? It is in Italy. But the Roman Empire didn't stop there. No way. They expanded to most of Europe, parts of Asia, and even parts of Africa. The Roman Empire completely surrounded the Mediterranean Sea. You will probably want to remember that for a test later on. Okay, let's talk about technology. You already know that the Romans were master engineers, right? Mrs. K wants you to consider the following situation. New York, 2,500 miles from here, is attacked. The president is not in nearby Washington, D.C. but instead is in CUNY giving Mrs. K an award for being awesome. In today's world, how would the president find out about the attack? And what could he do about it? Yep. You're right. A phone call or a news report could be done almost instantly. The president could call on the military and have them sent in planes within a very short time. But now imagine a similar attack in the Roman Empire nearly 2,000 years ago. It would take weeks and probably even months for the emperor to even know about the attack. The Romans built roads so they could quickly move the army to any part of the empire. Without the modern conveniences of phones and computers, the roads became an important communication link between Rome and its provinces. Way to go, Romans! The Romans were also really good at building things. You know about the Colosseum, right? It is where the gladiator fights were. Well, those Roman dudes were pretty smart to think of using an arch to support the weight of the big building. They were even more awesome than Mrs. K. If you can believe that. Okay. One more thing to talk about. Did you know that being a Roman citizen was awesome? But being a Roman slave was not awesome. Please wait patiently while Mrs. K shows you a little movie clip about a famous slave called Spartacus. And I will see you again soon, 7th graders. Thanks for listening.